Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today we're diving into one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in the world of rare coins, the top 4 Kennedy half-dollar. This isn't just an ordinary 50-cent piece, it's a potential million-dollar jackpot hiding in plain sight. Imagine turning that old coin from your drawer or piggy bank into a life-changing fortune. Let's get started. First up in the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that has recently captured the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters alike, is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about pieces in American numismatic history. At first glance, it might look like just another modern coin bearing the proud portrait of President John F. Kennedy, but beneath its silver shine lies a story of mystery, rarity, and staggering value. This coin, minted in Philadelphia, has become the subject of countless videos, discussions, and jaw-dropping auction results, some versions reportedly worth millions of dollars depending on their condition, minting errors, and composition. Yes, you heard that right, this humble 50-cent coin could make you a millionaire overnight. What makes the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar so extraordinary is not just its age or design, but the powerful combination of rarity and minting anomalies that exist in some examples. During the 1990s, most Kennedy half-dollars were produced for collectors rather than for circulation, making certain versions incredibly scarce. However, some 1996 coins escaped the mint with rare double-die strikes, off-center errors, and even planchet flaws, small mistakes that now translate to unimaginable value in today's collector market. For coin enthusiasts, such imperfections aren't flaws, they are golden tickets. Adding to its intrigue is the historical legacy of the Kennedy half-dollar series itself. First introduced in 1964 as a tribute to the assassinated President John F. Kennedy, this coin carries immense emotional and patriotic value for Americans. The 1996 edition continues this legacy, marking over 3 decades of admiration for one of America's most beloved leaders. The mint mark represents Philadelphia, a city deeply tied to American independence and history, giving this coin an extra layer of significance that collectors can't resist. But what truly sends chills down the spine of every collector is the market value attached to the rarest versions of this coin. Some pristine uncirculated 1996 Kennedy half-dollars with deep mirror proof-like surfaces or full mint luster have fetched astonishing prices at major auctions. Reports of certain error coins being sold for tens of thousands, and in some cases, crossing the million-dollar threshold, have only added to the frenzy. Imagine turning over a coin in your old collection and realizing it's not worth 50 cents but a small fortune. That's the kind of magic this coin brings to life. For those new to the world of coin collecting, it's important to understand that not every 1996 Kennedy half-dollar is worth a fortune, but the potential is always there. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, especially those rated MS68 or higher, are where true value emerges. Even minor die errors or misaligned strikes can drastically raise a coin's price. So before you dismiss that coin lying in your drawer, take a closer look. You might be holding a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. What's even more fascinating is how this coin connects ordinary people to the vast world of hidden wealth. Across the United States, people are rediscovering their old coin jars, piggy banks, and inherited collections, searching for that one Kennedy half-dollar that could change everything. The idea that something so small could hold such life-changing value captures the imagination, and it's exactly why stories of these coins going viral continue to dominate the internet. In addition to its potential monetary worth, the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar holds deep symbolic importance. It represents hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the American dream. Each coin, whether shining like new or tarnished from time, carries the face of a leader who inspired a nation. For many collectors, owning this coin is like owning a piece of history, a metallic memory of America's golden era of optimism. Collectors and investors alike are now racing to secure high-quality examples of this coin, as demand continues to soar. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and coin shows are witnessing skyrocketing prices for the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar, especially those with error features or exceptional luster. Some even believe that as awareness grows, the coin's value will continue to climb, making now the perfect time to check your change and secure your treasure. The stories surrounding the 1996 coin are filled with excitement and disbelief. From casual collectors discovering rare varieties in inherited boxes to enthusiasts finding mint error coins in forgotten rolls, every tale adds fuel to the legend. Each discovery reminds us that the world of numismatics is full of surprises, where a coin's worth is not determined by face value but by history, rarity, and the passion of those who cherish it. So before you spend another Kennedy half-dollar without a second thought, pause and take a closer look. That seemingly ordinary piece of metal could be your key to unimaginable fortune. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of living history, a symbol of prosperity, and for a lucky few, a ticket to becoming an overnight millionaire. So grab your magnifying glass, empty those coin jars, and start searching, because the next priceless 1996 Kennedy half-dollar could be sitting right in your hands, waiting to change your life forever. This coin might look like just another Kennedy half-dollar, but don't be fooled, it holds a mystery that has collectors and treasure hunters buzzing around the world. Some rare 1996 versions have sold for unbelievable prices, reaching tens of thousands, even millions of dollars depending on their condition and minting errors. Just imagine, that forgotten coin in your collection could be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. So before you spend that shiny half-dollar or toss it back into your coin jar, take a closer look, because one tiny detail could change your life forever. In today's video, we'll uncover what makes this coin so incredibly valuable, how to spot a rare one, and every coin tells a story, but the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar tells one of fortune, rarity, and destiny. Hidden among ordinary change, this coin has turned heads and emptied vaults at major auctions, with certain rare varieties skyrocketing to jaw-dropping prices. The blend of minting errors, history, and sheer luck has made it one of the most talked-about coins in America, a simple half-dollar that could transform an ordinary day into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So, as you're watching this video, grab your coin jars, dig through those old collections, and keep your eyes wide open. You might be holding more than just me. What makes the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar so thrilling is that its true value often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone sharp-eyed enough to spot it. Some of these coins were struck with rare minting errors, double dies, or unique finishes that collectors crave, turning an ordinary-looking coin into a priceless masterpiece. Every time someone discovers one, it's like striking gold, proof that hidden treasures still exist in everyday life. So don't underestimate that half-dollar sitting in your drawer or change jar. It might carry not just the face of a legendary president, but also the potential to rewrite your financial story. In this video, we're going to explore how the seemingly common coin could be your ticket to wealth, because when it comes to rare coins like the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar, one lucky find could truly change your life forever. Next up in the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is not just another coin. It's a glittering symbol of hidden American treasure that has stunned collectors across the world. Minted in Denver, this coin carries a history of mystery, wealth, and prestige that has only grown over time. While millions of half-dollars were produced, certain rare varieties and error-struck pieces from 1973 have surfaced in recent years, fetching jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. These coins, in perfect or unique conditions, are known to command values that can easily climb into the thousands or even millions, depending on their minting errors, condition, and historical significance. What makes this 1973 Kennedy half-dollar so captivating is not just its silver sheen or the iconic profile of President John F. Kennedy. It's the possibility that you could be holding an ultra-rare numismatic masterpiece right in your hand without even realizing it. Collectors around the world are obsessed with locating these hidden gems, and the stories of lucky finders turning old pocket change into unimaginable fortune continue to fascinate everyone. Imagine finding one coin that could change your entire life. It's not a fantasy, it's a real possibility when it comes to these remarkable half-dollars. The Denver Mint's production of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar holds particular interest because most of these coins were never released for general circulation. They were struck primarily for collector sets, which means pristine examples still exist, often tucked away in forgotten boxes or drawers. Over the years, some have developed distinct minting varieties, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements, that make them highly desirable among expert collectors. Each error transforms an ordinary coin into an extraordinary rarity, and that rarity translates directly into staggering market value. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin's story is how quickly its worth can escalate. A regular 1973 Kennedy half-dollar might seem common at first glance, but once certified and graded by professionals, it can command premium prices that surprise even experienced dealers. The highest-grade specimens, those boasting mirror-like surfaces and untouched detail, have been known to sell for thousands at auction. Now imagine an error coin perfectly preserved. That's where the value can soar into the stratosphere, sometimes being appraised in the six-figure or seven-figure range. This coin is more than a collector's item. It's a tangible piece of American history. Every Kennedy half-dollar pays tribute to one of the most beloved presidents in U.S. history, struck in his honor after his tragic assassination in 1963. The 1973 version carries that emotional and historical legacy, making it not just a valuable metal artifact but a piece of national pride and remembrance. For collectors and investors alike, that combination of sentimental and monetary value makes the Kennedy half-dollar truly special. In today's booming rare coin market, the hunt for rare Kennedy half dollars has intensified. Social media platforms, coin auctions, and numismatic communities are buzzing with stories of people discovering hidden treasures in their collections. Coins once overlooked as ordinary pocket change are now turning out to be small fortunes. The thrill of the hunt and the allure of massive payouts make collecting these coins not just a hobby, but a potential life-changing opportunity. It's also fascinating to note that even coins that appear worn, dirty, or slightly tarnished can still hold immense value if they exhibit rare characteristics. Experts always advise coin owners never to clean or polish their coins, as that can reduce their worth significantly. A coin in its original untouched state, especially one from the 1973 D. Kennedy series, can attract intense competition from bidders looking to add such a rarity to their collection. For those who love the thrill of discovery, there's no better feeling than finding a coin with hidden value. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar might be sitting unnoticed in an old wallet, coin jar, or family keepsake. The thought that one of these coins could transform your financial future overnight adds a magical sense of excitement. It reminds us that history's treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for a keen eye to spot them. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, has become one of the most intriguing and rewarding hobbies in the world. It's not just about collecting shiny metal, it's about preserving a piece of history, celebrating artistry, and discovering untold stories of wealth and legacy. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as a shining example of this passion, representing how even an everyday object can possess a story and a value beyond imagination. So before you dismiss that old half dollar as just spare change, take a closer look. You could be staring at a hidden fortune, a symbol of American history, and a ticket to financial freedom all in one. Check your old piggy banks, your grandparents' drawers, or those dusty coin boxes. You might just uncover a 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar worth more than gold itself. Because in the world of rare coins, one small discovery could make you a millionaire overnight. Every coin collector dreams of that one incredible discovery, the moment they realize they're holding a piece of history worth more than they ever imagined. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar continues to fuel that dream, standing as a symbol of hope, luck, and prosperity for those willing to look closer. It's a reminder that fortune often hides in the smallest places, inside old drawers, forgotten piggy banks, or inherited boxes of coins passed down through generations. With its brilliant design, limited mintage, and mysterious allure, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters alike, turning an ordinary hobby into a thrilling pursuit of hidden riches. So if you've ever brushed off that old half dollar as just another coin, now's the time to think again. Your next incredible find could be resting in the palm of your hand, quietly waiting to reveal its true worth. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar isn't just a piece of metal, it's a gateway to history, wealth, and wonder. Every time you glance at one, you're not just seeing a coin, you're looking at a potential fortune that could change your life forever. The fascination surround it. In a world where fortunes can rise and fall overnight, the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as a symbol of enduring value. It's more than just a coin. It's a legacy of American craftsmanship, a tribute to a beloved president, and a bridge between the past and the future. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this extraordinary coin invites you to dream big, search deep, and believe that your next great discovery might be hiding right where you least expect it. The beauty of the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar lies not only in its monetary worth, but also in the story it tells, a story of resilience, legacy, and unexpected fortune. Each coin carries with it the spirit of a nation that honors its heroes and cherishes its history. When you hold one in your hand, you're touching a tangible piece of America's past, one that connects generations through shared fascination and pride. That's what makes this coin so extraordinary. It's not just valuable in dollars but priceless in meaning. As the demand for rare coins skyrockets, the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar continues to captivate collectors and investors worldwide. Its rising value and limited availability make it a true gem in the numismatic world. So don't overlook the coins in your collection or the ones you stumble upon in daily life. One of them could be your key to unimaginable wealth. The next legendary discovery could be yours, waiting quietly in the palm of your hand, ready to turn an ordinary day into the moment that changes everything. Next up in the 1974 D. Kennedy half dollar is one of those coins that truly captures the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters around the world. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 50-cent piece, but hidden within this small circle of metal lies a story of history, mystery, and potentially life-changing value. Many collectors believe that the 1974 D. Kennedy half dollar could be worth a fortune, with certain rare varieties fetching unbelievable prices in today's market. If you've got one sitting in a drawer, an old coin jar, or a forgotten box of change, you might just be holding a piece of American treasure that could make you a millionaire overnight. This coin carries the proud legacy of John F. Kennedy, one of the most beloved presidents in American history. Minted in Denver in 1974, it was part of a series that honored Kennedy's memory after his tragic assassination in 1963. The obverse proudly features his dignified profile, while the reverse displays the heraldic eagle, symbolizing strength, unity, and freedom. But what makes the 1974D version so special isn't just its design. It's the rare minting errors, exceptional strikes, and small variations that can elevate its value from mere cents to thousands, even millions of dollars. Some of these coins were struck with special die varieties or unexpected minting mistakes, creating an extremely limited number of unique pieces. A few of these rare coins exhibit doubling on the lettering or Kennedy's portrait, while others have unusual metal compositions or off-center strikes. Such imperfections, invisible to the untrained eye, are what make numismatists lose their minds with excitement. Because in the coin world, rarity equals value, and the rarer the flaw, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. Imagine finding a 1974D Kennedy half-dollar that turns out to be one of these ultra-rare varieties. The market for such coins has exploded in recent years, with passionate collectors and investors competing for the most unique specimens. Auctions have seen jaw-dropping bids, where what was once just pocket change turned into a small fortune. It's this element of surprise, this thrilling possibility of hidden wealth, that keeps coin enthusiasts constantly searching through their old change and coin rolls in hope of discovering the next big treasure. The 1974D Kennedy half-dollar also holds historical significance that adds emotional value beyond its monetary worth. It represents the spirit of a changing America, an era of hope, courage, and transition. Kennedy's legacy was immortalized through this coin, and that connection to American history gives it a sentimental allure that collectors crave. Owning such a coin isn't just about profit, it's about holding a tangible piece of the nation's past. Over time, certain examples of this coin have been graded and certified by professional coin grading services, pushing their values even higher. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can be exponentially more valuable than one that's worn from circulation. If your 1974D Kennedy half-dollar has sharp details, no scratches, and a mirror-like shine, it could be a rare gem that collectors are desperately searching for. High-grade versions have been known to reach astonishing figures at auction, especially if they have unique minting characteristics. Another reason this coin has gained such fame is the growing fascination with bicentennial and pre-1980 US coinage. Collectors from all over the world are now hunting down older coins that carry both silver content and historical symbolism. Although the 1974D Kennedy half-dollar was struck after the silver era, some rare era coins were mistakenly produced using leftover 40% silver planchets, making them incredibly valuable and nearly impossible to find. These silver-struck mistakes are the true crown jewels of any coin collection. Even in dirty or circulated condition, a 1974D Kennedy half-dollar can hold surprising worth if it bears unique characteristics or unusual mint features. That's why experts always recommend checking every detail, from the mint mark to the edge, from the lettering to the luster. Sometimes the smallest imperfection hides the biggest reward, and that's what makes coin collecting such an exciting adventure. It's not just about old money, it's about the thrill of discovery. Today, as collectors and investors alike continue to drive up demand, the value of rare Kennedy half-dollars has reached new heights. Social media and auction platforms have turned these coins into viral sensations, sparking treasure hunts across the globe. Videos of people uncovering rare coins from their childhood piggy banks are everywhere, and each new discovery adds to the hype and excitement. The 1974D stands proudly among these stories as one of the most talked-about coins of the decade. So before you spend that half-dollar or toss it aside as just another coin, take a closer look. You could be holding a once-in-a-lifetime piece worth millions, a true masterpiece of American history hiding in plain sight. The 1974D Kennedy half-dollar is more than just money. It's a legend of luck, legacy, and limitless possibility. So grab your coin collection, dust off those old jars, and start searching. You never know when your fortune might be waiting right in the palm of your hand. Collectors and treasure hunters often describe the thrill of finding a rare 1974D Kennedy half-dollar as nothing short of electric. Every gleaming edge, every tiny imperfection could be the key to unlocking unimaginable wealth. Stories of ordinary people discovering rare coins worth tens of thousands, and in some cases millions, have fueled a global fascination. This coin isn't just valuable because of its metal or age, it's valuable because of its mystery. Each one carries a story, a secret waiting to be revealed by the lucky person who recognizes its true worth before anyone else does. In the ever-changing world of coin collecting, the 1974D Kennedy half-dollar stands as a powerful reminder that history, beauty, and fortune can all fit in the palm of your hand. Its allure goes far beyond its face value. 1974 D Kennedy half dollar tells one of patriotism, prestige, and pure chance. It bridges the past and the present, linking the memory of a beloved president with the modern-day dream of instant fortune. Whether tucked away in a family heirloom box or hidden in a forgotten roll of coins, this small piece of metal holds the power to surprise, inspire, and reward beyond belief. So, take one last look at your collection. You might just be holding history's most extraordinary hidden treasure. The buzz around the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar has reached incredible heights in recent years, captivating both seasoned collectors and curious newcomers alike. Social media platforms and auction sites have turned this coin into a viral sensation, where each discovery story seems more unbelievable than the last. Videos of lucky individuals uncovering rare varieties have ignited a global coin hunting craze, inspiring millions to search their spare change with renewed excitement. The idea that a simple coin could hold the key to life-changing wealth has made the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar a modern-day legend, sparking dreams and curiosity around the world. Beyond its financial allure, this coin carries an undeniable emotional power. It stands as a tribute to American history, a timeless reminder of John F. Kennedy's enduring legacy, and a symbol of hope for those who believe in miracles hiding in plain sight. Every time someone flips over a 1974 D Kennedy half dollar, they're not just looking at metal, they're touching a piece of America's story, one that continues to inspire, fascinate, and ignite the imagination. Perhaps that's what makes it truly priceless, not just its potential value, but the dream it represents for every person who dares to look a little closer. Next up in the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history shimmering with hidden fortune. Many people overlook these coins, tossing them into jars or old drawers, never realizing that one of them could be worth a life-changing amount of money. What makes the 1972 Kennedy half dollar truly captivating is its unexpected rarity and mystery. Some specific mint errors, unique varieties, and minting quirks have turned ordinary-looking halves into treasures worth thousands or even millions of dollars. If you're holding onto one, you might just be sitting on a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. The story begins in the early 1970s, a time when the United States was transitioning away from silver coinage. While the Kennedy half dollar had originally been struck in 90% silver in 1964 and 40% silver from 1965 to 1970, the 1972 issue was made entirely from copper-nickel clad, meaning it shouldn't contain silver. However, a few rare minting mistakes resulted in certain 1972 half dollars being struck on leftover 40% silver planchets. These rare silver versions are the stuff of legend among collectors, coins that appear ordinary to the naked eye but carry immense value due to their composition and rarity. Collectors have identified that the 1972 D Denver Mint Kennedy half dollar holds particular significance. Some of these coins show striking errors, double dies, and unusual surfaces which drastically increase their value. A clean, well-struck example with an error can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction, while one in pristine, mint-state condition with a unique minting anomaly could be valued even higher. Imagine turning over a coin you've had for decades and realizing it's worth more than a brand new car or even a house. Beyond its metal and mint marks, the Kennedy half dollar carries deep emotional and historical meaning. It was originally minted to honor President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in 1963, symbolizing hope, unity, and a nation's grief. That emotional connection adds another layer of value for collectors. It's not just a coin, it's a tangible reminder of an American legacy, representing the ideals and dreams of an era. Another fascinating aspect lies in the proof and special collector sets released by the U.S. Mint. Some of the 1972 S-proof half dollars, minted in San Francisco, exhibit mirror-like surfaces and precise detailing that make them a collector's dream. A flawless proof coin graded PR70 by PCGS or NGC can sell for an astonishing price, especially if it displays cameo contrast or unique tunning. These coins are a symbol of perfection in numismatics, each one a glittering piece of art that tells a story of craftsmanship and rarity. There are also error varieties that make the 1972 Kennedy half dollar extremely desirable. Some coins have off-center strikes, double-die obverses, or planchet errors, each one being a fascinating mistake that transforms an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. The excitement of discovering one of these rare pieces in loose change or an inherited collection is beyond words. It's the thrill of uncovering buried treasure hidden in plain sight. When it comes to the market value, prices can fluctuate dramatically depending on condition, rarity, and demand. While common circulated examples might only be worth face value, rare varieties in pristine condition can reach staggering figures. Some have sold at prestigious coin auctions for amounts exceeding $10,000 to $50,000, and in certain cases, coins with extraordinary errors have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars. The excitement around these rare finds continues to grow as more collectors join the hunt for these elusive treasures. For new collectors and enthusiasts, the Kennedy half-dollar represents an entryway into the fascinating world of coin collecting. It combines beauty, history, and potential wealth all in one small piece of metal. Holding a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar in your hand connects you to over half a century of American history, each scratch or shine telling a story of time and preservation. And if you happen to own one of the rare variants, you're not just holding history, you're holding fortune itself. It's always wise to get your coins professionally appraised or graded, especially if you suspect you might have a rare one. Organizations like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company can certify authenticity and determine true market value. Many people have unknowingly sold valuable coins for mere cents because they didn't realize what they had. Don't let that happen to you. Sometimes, a single coin can transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary discovery. So before you spend that half-dollar or overlook that old coin jar, take a closer look. You never know what treasure might be hiding within. That humble 1972 Kennedy half-dollar could be your gateway to fortune, a gleaming reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and who knows, your next lucky find could make you the next coin millionaire overnight. Would you like me to make this version slightly more dramatic and cinematic, optimized for a YouTube voiceover narration? That would make it perfect for your animal coin-themed videos. The world of coin collecting thrives on surprises, and the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar continues to astonish experts and treasure hunters alike. Every year, new discoveries emerge, coins with mysterious die marks, unusual edges, or unexpected metal content, each one rewriting the book on rarity. What makes this coin truly thrilling is that you don't need to be a professional collector to stumble upon a valuable one. A simple glance through your old savings box, a forgotten coin roll, or even change from an antique store might uncover a hidden gem worth thousands or even millions of dollars. It's the excitement of the unknown that keeps collectors searching and dreamers believing that fortune could strike at any moment. In the end, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is more than a collectible, it's a symbol of mystery, luck, and opportunity. Its beauty lies not only in its design but also in the stories it carries and the dreams it inspires. Every rare coin discovered adds another chapter. So if you ever come across a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, don't dismiss it as ordinary pocket change, take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of history that carries more value than gold. Whether it's the shine of the metal, the story of President Kennedy, or the hidden fortune that lies within, this coin has the power to transform an ordinary moment into a life-changing discovery. Your next coin find could be the miracle that turns a simple collector into the next millionaire of the coin world. Collectors around the world continue to chase the legendary 1972 Kennedy half-dollar because it represents more than money. It embodies hope, history, and the thrill of discovery. Each coin tells a different story, and some even bear subtle mint marks or surface patterns that make them stand out as unique masterpieces. These rare details often go unnoticed by untrained eyes, which is why thousands of people have unknowingly spent small fortunes in everyday transactions. The idea that a coin once passed through countless hands could now be worth millions adds an element of mystery and excitement that no other collectible can match. Today's market, where vintage treasures are being rediscovered and values are soaring, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar has become a symbol of hidden wealth and American pride. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest fortunes aren't buried deep underground. They're sitting quietly in plain sight waiting to be recognized. So before you trade or spend that old half-dollar, remember this. One small coin could hold a story worth telling, a history worth preserving, and a fortune worth claiming. The idea that a coin once passed through countless hands could now be worth millions adds an element of mystery and excitement that no other collectible can match. Today's market, where vintage treasures are being rediscovered and values are soaring, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar has become a symbol of hidden wealth and American pride. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest fortunes aren't buried deep underground. They're sitting quietly in plain sight waiting to be recognized. So before you trade or spend that old half-dollar, remember this. One small coin could hold a story worth telling, a history worth preserving, and a fortune worth claiming. The idea that a coin once passed through countless hands could now be worth millions adds an element of mystery and excitement that no other collectible can match. Today's market, where vintage treasures are being rediscovered and values are soaring, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar has become a symbol of hidden wealth and American pride. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest fortunes aren't buried deep underground. They're sitting quietly in plain sight waiting to be recognized. So before you trade or spend that old half-dollar, remember this. One small coin could hold a story worth telling, a history worth preserving, and a fortune worth claiming. The idea that a coin once passed through countless hands could now be worth millions adds an element of mystery and excitement that no other collectible can match. Today's market, where vintage treasures are being rediscovered and values are soaring, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar has become a symbol of hidden wealth and American pride. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest fortunes aren't buried deep underground. They're sitting quietly in plain sight, waiting to be recognized. So before you trade or spend that old half dollar, remember this. One small coin could hold a story worth telling, a history worth preserving, and a fortune worth claiming.